Morning, Your Honor. This is Ricardo Morales, Spanish interpreter, previously sworn.
Good morning. Sorry, I keep knocking down everything on the desk. We have case number 23CT 3064 and 3065, and it's Mr. Raymond Jose Riera Alaves. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Buenos días, señor. ¿Cómo se encuentra usted?
Bien, bien, gracias a Dios.
Good, good. Thank God.
Okay, you have two charges here, no valid driver's license, no motor vehicle registration, there's probable cause in the affidavit and citations. Is there an offer for him?
Usted se encuentra aquí por dos acusaciones. La primera por no tener licencia de conducir válida
Oh.
y la segunda por no tener permiso de circulación. Determinamos que hay suficiente indicio de criminalidad. ¿Hay alguna oferta para el acusado?
And one more case, this is 23 CF 6081, counterfeit license plate, sticker, and there's probable cause in that affidavit. $2,500 is your bond. Does he want to resolve the two misdemeanors?
Además, cuenta usted con el número de casos 23 CF 6081, licencia y pegatina falsas, y hay causa probable en esta acusación, y la fianza se fija en $2,500.
Or will they all stay together, State? Will the two misdemeanors go? No, because I see Division 81 on the misdemeanor, so, and then Division 10 on the, look at that, the brain is, it's working. So you want to, since they're going to separate divisions, you have an offer for the,
I did not, Your Honor. I did not make an offer, no.
do you want to?
I don't know if there's immigration issues as well, Your Honor.
It doesn't have an immigration hold, Your Honor, but it does illegal.
Okay. Okay.
To advise him of-
All right, well, we tried to work some stuff out, I guess, or at least I tried. All right, sir, your bonds are, just like I said, $2,500 on the felony and $500 each on the misdemeanors. Good luck to you, sir.
Señor, su fianza, como dije, será $2,500 por el delito y $500 por cada una de las otras dos faltas.
Okay, thank you so much, bye-bye. Okay. Jason Lewis?
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Lewis, good morning, how are you?
He's resolving his, no, he's incompetent.
Okay, you're here on a trespass, there's probable cause in the affidavit, and is there an offer for Mr. Lewis?
It's an adjudication of guilt, credit time served, no return to the Wawa located at 10052 Curry Ford Road.
Your Honor, he's been deemed incompetent to proceed in case number 2022 MM 8605. The evaluation was April 28th of this year. Due to the incompetency, I would ask for an ROR. He has no failures to appear.
Any objection?
No objection.
Okay, granted, and set him for an arraignment date or status date regarding the competency.
So you're home?
Okay, thank you, bye. Bernie De Jesus Maldonado? Okay, sir, good morning, how are you?
Good morning, ma'am. What's your name?
My name is Judge Starr, how are you?
I'm fine, Just Star. My name is Bernie De Jesus Maldonados Natal.
Okay, good. You, looks like the officer is alleging that you failed to report on your driver's license a change of address. So,
Can I say something before you?
probably shouldn't. You maybe
It
want
would
to.
actually help me.
Tell
tried-
it to her,
I
she's
tried
your
several
lawyer
times.
first. Hold on.
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, you're here already. So, I don't want to either, but look at us, we're here. So what we're gonna do is there's probable cause in the warrant that the judge signed regarding this count 1 sexual offender failure to update driver's license or identification card, but I'm gonna set your bond at $1,500. Okay?
God bless your soul.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the blessing. Have a nice day. Brianna Lee Birch. All right, Ms. Birch, good morning, how are you? Just to remind everybody, I've appointed the public defender to all the cases today for purposes of the initial appearance. Ms. Birch, good morning, how are you? Okay. Looks like you're here on 2 counts. Possession of methamphetamine is the second count, and grand theft motor vehicle is the first count. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bonds are, does she qualify for pretrial release?
She was not qualified, Your Honor.
Okay, your bonds are $3,500 for count 1 and $1,000 for count 2. Good luck to you, ma'am. Lisa Johnson? Hi, oh. Hello, Miss Johnson, how are you? Yeah, I'll see her, I'll see her. Yes, yeah. She wanted to see, she can't see. How are you?
You saw what she did, though,
Uh-huh. Oh, she, no,
Y'all got no, I didn't do nothing.
I saw her try and jump to see me.
No, ma'am. I'm supposed to be on bond. I'm supposed to go home. They've been abusing me. They've been putting me in dirty cells. They won't even flush the cells. They won't even have the toilets flushed. They got albino snakes in the toilets and stuff, and snakes around the walls and stuff. They got me bonded up in this place for nothing but trespassing. And I wasn't trespassing on no bus station. I was catching a bus back to Miami, and they stopped me off here. We stopped here, and the bus was supposed to keep going because we weren't supposed to stop. And they won't let me buy a ticket back home, and I don't even live here. I'm not from here.
Okay. All right, you're here on an initial appearance. Did she spit on you?
Yes, ma'am. I ain't spit on her.
Oh, I did not see that.
That's what she jumped up. That's what she did.
Oh, I thought she was just jumping up to see
We
me.
have her down listed as a spitter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I was saying, if you want to do her case, she's already here.
Okay, so let's do this, and then she can go.
I'm not a criminal. I'm a psych patient. I'm from a psychiatric.
Okay, there's probable cause in,
Psychiatric hospital. Stop. You can let me go now. Let the judge talk.
hi. How are you?
Fine.
Okay,
Don't
can
touch
I
me.
talk? Can you let me
I
talk?
like men.
Can you let me talk?
Talk.
Okay, you're here on 2 counts. One of them is a trespass, and one of them is a battery on a law enforcement officer. These are just the,
I right here in a law enforcement office, and I can't even fight like that.
okay.
I'm supposed to be in
There's,
a psychiatric hospital.
Please let me finish
I don't belong
talking.
in no courtroom with hardened criminals and thieves and felons and murderers and stuff like that.
there's probable
I got
cause.
a cop.
Thank
They
you
got
so much.
swarming around me.
Bye. 500, 2,500. I take it there's no pretrial release for her?
No return, Your Honor.
Sure, no return. Did she spit? I can't see. Yeah. You got, I didn't see, she really spit on you? Yeah,
Yes, Your Honor.
It really just.
and she, look at that, she smiles and keeps going. How many of the, I just bought a new black blazer, you need to borrow it?
I think I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to still print it also.
Okay. I have Tracy Ronings that says, it came with a note from Orange County Corrections. Says, hello, today we got an order on this inmate's failure to appear. Tracy Ronning, 23-11833, stating to withdraw the CAPE as previously issued. Yeah, is that Harris's order? Yeah, I have it in here. So Judge Harris did the order in chambers today. He is set to go to IA's tomorrow, 5/9, on his new offense and the FTA. So I'm just gonna address his new offense, okay. Not the FTA. The FTA looks like was resolved. So all I have is the possession of Utalon. Is that what you have, State?
No, Your Honor, I thought that was the FTA.
Oh, okay, now I have alcoholic beverages, is that it?
Yes, Your Honor, I
Thank
don't
you.
have a case number, but if,
For the new case, 23MO649AO. Okay, Mr. Tracy Ronings, all you have today is possession of alcoholic beverages, 23MO649AO. Is there an offer?
there wasn't one relayed, but it would be an adjudication and credit time served.
Okay. Mr. Ronning, all you have is, did you see Judge Harris yesterday?
Listen.
Oh, did you see the other judge yesterday? Did you see Judge Harris yesterday? No. All you have here is an open container charge. Do you want to get rid of it and resolve it right now? You want to plea, and I'll adjudicate you guilty, give you credit time served, and you'll be done? Okay, you got to fill out the plea form. She's going to show it to you and give you a pen to sign the bottom. The plea form has all the rights you're giving up today, such as your right to a trial, your right to call witnesses, your right to make the state prove the case against you. Mr. Ronning, you understand you're giving up all these rights? Yes, yes? You're giving up all, that's what the form says, that's what you're talking to your lawyer about?
Yeah.
Okay. You have any questions, sir?
Huh?
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Have you done this before? Have you read this plea form before? No? Have you know you're giving up all your rights today?
Yep.
Okay. All right. No action. Because Harris did a quash order yesterday. So there's no more FTA.
Yeah. Correct. It's at 9 o'clock, correct? His court, he was asking about what time court was tomorrow. It was tomorrow at 9?
There's no more court.
Oh, he dismissed, so you know you don't have to go.
On Judge Harris's case? Oh,
Failure to appear, did he?
No, he did it, no, it's done.
Okay.
The KPS previously issued in this matter for failing to appear is withdrawn. 20 CF 1536 AOR, Division 22, executed yesterday, May 8th, by Judge Harris.
You don't have to go.
I don't know if she set a new court date, so
No, that's it.
June 15th,
He dismissed it.
June 14th.
Yeah, he's getting time served.
Okay. Is this your signature, Mr. Ronning?
Yes.
Okay, and you understand you're giving up all your rights today and entering a plea? All right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today. I'll accept your plea and impose the following sentence. Does he have 2 days? 3? 3 days?
Should be 2.
2? What does it say? Does it say here where he would have,
No.
how many days? All right, adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days you served. Thank you, goodbye. You have 6 months to pay your court costs.
You don't have anything.
Oh, arraignments. Jeff Hensrimsey. Jeff? You guys, with the hair, salt and pepper, see? Oh. That's all I hear, that's all that's going through my head. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper. I just got my salt covered. So Mom,
This one and these are
2 more weeks. Salt and pepper, yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. And you're lucky if it happens. Okay. Jeff Hensrimsey, is that right? Hensrimsey? How are you?
All right, how are you?
I'm wonderful. You have a charge of petty theft, thank you. It's an adjudication, credit time served, no return to the Walmart, cost of investigation to a co-APD 8782, plus your court costs and cost of the lawyer. Is that what you want to do to resolve your case today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and is this your signature here on this plea form your lawyer just passed up to me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and do you have any questions?
I don't have to pay a bond, right? The case is resolved?
The case is going to get resolved. You're not going to have to pay a bond. No, you're not going to have to pay the bond. You're going to have to pay court costs.
It's fine.
So your court costs are about $300 plus the cost of investigation and the cost of the lawyer. All right, and I'm going to give you 6 months to pay or work out a payment plan with the clerk's office. And you understand you're giving up all your rights today? It's not going to be a trial. We're not going to call any witnesses, right?
Yes.
And your lawyer explained to you, this is one of those enhanceable crimes, so if you do it again, they'll use this one to upgrade it to a felony?
It won't happen again.
I know it won't happen again. Okay, I find you understand the right you're giving up today. I'll accept your plea, adjudication, credit time served, 2 days jail, 7 days jail, right? Because I see the notes say 7. 7 days jail with credit for the 7 days that you served. Don't go back to the Walmart at West Colonial Drive. Cost of investigation, 8782. Court costs, costs of the public defender, and 6 months to pay. Thank you, goodbye. Lennon Pickett? Pickett bonded. Lovely. All right. Mark Bogle, is that you? Hello, sir, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, I'm good, thank you. You're here on a battery charge, there's probable cause in the affidavit. Does he have an offer to resolve his case today?
No, Your Honor.
All right, your bond's $500. Good luck to you, sir.
Wait, I'm sorry, who was this?
Bogle?
No, there's no offer.
Okay. Raphael Anthony Brown?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Hello, sir, how are you?
I'm all right, you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, Mr. Brown, you have an open case, trespass, and then you have another trespass. This new trespass is assigned to my division. How exciting. What are we doing with the old case, and what are we doing with the new case?
The new case is an adjudication of guilt, credit time served, no return to the, right here, sorry.
Why
The
don't-
public's located at 11055 Darrell.
And is there a reason why we're not resolving both of his cases today, since we're here?
The second case hasn't been filed on Your Honor.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Brown, is this your signature here on this plea form?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the form?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand you're giving up all your rights today in exchange for this plea?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it's adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days you served. They don't want you to go back to that Publix.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, find you understand the rights you're giving up today, I'll accept your plea. Adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days you served, don't go back to that Publix. You have 6 months to pay your court costs. Thank you so much, good luck to you,
Have a
bye.
good day, ma'am.
And the out on bond, Your Honor?
No action on the 2023 MM 2214AO. Edwin Espinoza, is that you, sir? Okay. Good afternoon, how are you? Okay. Mr. Espinoza, you have you have a couple cases here. The first one looks like possession of drug paraphernalia. Is there an offer for him?
No, Your Honor. He's on probation.
Okay. All right, and there's probable cause in the affidavit for your possession of drug paraphernalia, your bond's $500, and on your violation of probation on the out-of-county warrant, it says no bond, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Good luck to you, sir. Corey Gauze, is that you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
I'm okay.
There is an offer to resolve the case. An adjudication of guilt, credit time served, and no return to the Publix located at 2873 South Orange Avenue. He would like to
Okay.
accept an plea of no contest.
Okay, that's what you want to do today? You want to resolve your case, accept the state's offer of adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days that you served?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and is this your signature here on this plea form?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the form?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today, find a factual basis, I'll accept your plea and impose the following sentence: adjudication, credit time served for the 2 days that you served, court costs, cost of the lawyer, you have 6 months to pay, and that's it, good luck to you, don't go back to the Publix, thank you, bye.
Thank you.
Andrew Justin Gonzalez.
Mental health status, Your Honor.
Okay, what are we doing with Mr. Gonzalez? You want to waive and talk about him?
I will waive, Your Honor.
Okay, so, I'm gonna, well, let's start with the new case, the petty theft with the prior conviction, probable cause, and $1,000 bond. On his other cases, I'm gonna go through them one at a time. 2023 CF 1195AO, he was ROR'd in that case.
Information has been filed. Arraignment is set for June 8th.
Okay, I'm gonna revoke his bond. No bond on this case. He can
Your
address
Honor?
it.
No, go ahead.
He can address it at arraignment with his judge.
Oh, Your Honor, I would ask that, do you have permission from the judge the case is assigned to revoke?
Yes,
Thank you.
okay. Which judge is it?
It's Judge Egan.
Yes, I have his permission. And 2023 MM 253AW transferred from 2023 CF 3396AO, petty theft. The bond amount was $5,000. I'm revoking the bond and setting him at no bond on that case as well. Any questions?
If you have permission from the judge, Your Honor.
Which judge is that?
Judge Jewett.
Yes, I have his permission. Okay, Andrew Gonzalez, again, has one more, 2023 MM 254AW, go from CF 3171, another petty theft. He was ROR'd, and I'm gonna revoke his ROR, no bond on that one,
And you do have permission from that judge, Your Honor.
which was,
Judge Walker.
who?
Walker?
Who?
Walker.
Oh, Judge Walker.
Sorry, that wasn't going to get any better, sorry. That one wasn't.
I definitely have permission from him. Thank you so much. Okay.
Your Honor, with regard to the new law, can I have a no return, please?
Yes, no return to Aldi's, right? Was it Aldi's? I forgot. It was like 600 years
Yes.
ago. Yes. Carl Jones, is that you, sir? Good afternoon. How are you? You have a trespass. There's probable cause in the affidavit. What's the offer? Adjudication, credit time served, don't go back to McDonald's?
I didn't make an offer on this one, Your Honor.
Oh,
Is it a true Vic, though?
is that it? If you wanted to?
I can take one.
Yeah, he wants to take that.
Thank you.
Sounds like that's what you would do, but adjudication,
he-
2 days
I-
jail, credit for 2 days you served, don't go back to the McDonald's, right?
Your Honor, he has 103 misdemeanors, and he was just,
Eating a hamburger in front of McDonald's?
Yes.
He was.
Please, I promise that I.
Sorry, was that not the end of the sentence?
Yes.
no, it wasn't, but, so is it, that's the offer from the bench, is the?
No, I'm not making, I'm asking you, is that your offer?
No, Your Honor, I didn't make one.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor,
Did you want to make one, since we're here and he wants to take one?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Please, you could take one.
Your Honor, although the state's not making an offer, we would like to plead to the bench.
Oh, that we can do that. You want to plead to the bench, right?
Yes.
Okay, that means you plead to me
Yes.
without knowing what I'm going to sentence you to until the end. I accept your plea, and then we move on to sentencing, and then I hear a bunch of arguments, and then I make a decision and I send it to you. So I could be a crazy, mean, horrible judge.
Yes, ma'am.
You're supposed to say no.
Oh.
Or yes. So you're okay, you're gonna roll the dice. Are you a gambler?
Yes.
You wanna do that? Okay.
Credit time, sir.
All right, you understand you're entering a plea, you're giving up all your rights, there's not gonna be a trial, we're not gonna call any witnesses, you're giving up all these rights and some appealable rights when you plead to the bench, when you enter a plea of no contest to the charge. Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And do you understand the maximum penalties associated with the charge?
Yes.
Okay. You have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Is this your signature here on this plea form?
Yes.
All right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today in exchange for your plea. I find a factual basis to accept your plea. I'll accept your plea and impose the following sentence in just a minute. I have to hear what the state's gonna argue. The state's gonna argue to me something and then make a recommendation. State, what is your argument as far as sentencing?
Your Honor, I didn't make an offer because, as I mentioned before, Mr. Jones has 103 misdemeanor convictions. His last offense, his last conviction was approximately 2 weeks ago. That too was for a trespass. I do not believe that a credit time served offer would be appropriate. But as this is initial appearance, I know that he has a bond. I have no objection to him bonding out. There was not an offer that I could make that I thought would be appropriate based on the amount of convictions that he
I'm
has.
not asking you why you didn't give an offer. I'm asking you what your recommendation is now that we're at sentencing.
Your Honor, I would offer at least 45 days.
Okay.
Based on his
And
history.
based on his history.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
I can't take that.
Okay.
And Your
And
Honor-
what is your recommendation and argument?
Your Honor, my client is currently transient. I would argue, I would ask for credit time served.
Which is 2 days?
Yes, Your Honor. It
Okay.
appears that all he was asking for was someone to buy him a drink of water. It's hot. He wasn't doing anything aggressive or violent. So I just asked for credit time served.
And what is your position and argument with regards to all of these priors that the state is alluding to?
Your Honor, I would just argue again, he's transient. Transient people usually go back to the same location that they're familiar with because.
Are there any violent or concerning priors that the court should be aware of? Was he at this McDonald's before?
He has been trespassed from this McDonald's before, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, anything else from either side? All right, it's an adjudication, 3 days jail with credit for 2. So you gotta sit one more day and think about why you're not going to this McDonald's anymore. Do you understand? Thank you, goodbye.
I just didn't want you to give me 365.
Okay. Randall Liu. Hello, Mr. Liu, how are you? All right, you're here on a trespass. There's probable cause in the affidavit, and are we resolving this today?
The offer is an adjudication, credit time served, and no return to McDonald's, Your Honor.
Oh, my gosh, did you see, are you friends with, what's his name? Are you friends?
Carl Jones.
Just met him.
Mr. Jones?
Are
Are you friends with Mr. Jones?
I just met him.
Oh, well, listen, you neither one, you better find a new place. I heard Burger King's pretty good. Okay? All right, and is this your signature here on the bottom of this plea form? All right, you have any questions? All right, I find you understand the rights you're giving up today, find a factual basis, I'll accept your plea and impose the following sentence, adjudication, 2 days jail with credit for the 2 days that you served.
Big light.
Don't go back to McDonald's, thank you, bye. Mr. Liu's paperwork.
Jesus, stay away from McDonald's.
Mr. Jones and Mr. Liu
And I did have PC challenge, Your Honor.
on Mr. Barrett.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, hi, Mr. Barrett, how are you doing today? All right, the officer looks like he arrested you on a disorderly conduct. Your lawyer's gonna make an argument, so let us talk about your charge for a second. Go ahead.
Based on this affidavit, Your Honor, my client was charged with disorderly conduct. In order to have the disorderly conduct, he must have been, the vehicle must have been stopped at a traffic control device or stop sign. And based on this affidavit, there's no indication that they were stopped. The vehicles were stopped at the time that he walked up to the vehicles, at a traffic control light, device, stop sign. It just states he was at the intersection of an off-ramp.
Okay,
No objection.
okay. All right, no PC, ROR. Thank you. Francisco Javier Albelo Salgado.
Defense away.
Okay. PC in the oh, it's a warrant, driving with suspended license, $2,000 bond, thank you. Michael Shortell. Okay. Felony file. Melanie Bell. Hello, Miss Bell, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Bell, looks like you're here on a petty theft with 2 or more prior convictions. It was a capias, and your bond is $1,500. Thank you,
No
goodbye.
return, Your Honor?
Same conditions as before? No return? There was nothing before? No return, no contact, no hostile, violent contact with the victim. Do not return to the scene, do not possess any alcohol, legal drugs, do not possess any weapons, do not drive without a valid driver's license. Tyree Brown. You don't want to come? Sure. Yes, sir. Okay. Henry Caldwell?
I will refuse his appearance, Your Honor.
Okay, you want to waive?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and possession of drug paraphernalia, PC in the affidavit, count 1, 2,500, count 2, 100. No return, no contact with the victim. Is that Mr. Brown?
I haven't looked at it.
Okay. Is that, okay, Mr. Brown, good afternoon, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, it looks like you failed to appear for a case. Case number 2022 CF 11225AO was a possession of dimethamphetamine. The bond is $500, okay? All right, thank you, goodbye. Rick Caesar? Hello, Mr. Caesar, how are you?
And I had PC also.
I'm horrible, Your Honor.
Horrible?
I was victimized, shot at, and other things, and I came to jail because the person played the victim role.
I'm sorry about that.
So it's a very unfortunate situation, but I guess, you know, we deal with it.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't talk about your case,
Yeah, I mean, it's
okay? All right, what's your PC?
I'm not sure. I was looking for the statute for the throwing a deadly missile at a person, Your Honor.
person?
I see a shooting into or throwing a deadly missile into a dwelling, public or private building.
Well, look, don't look at what they wrote, look at the statute, 790.197.
Correct. I
So
don't,
what does 790.197 say? Because the description really isn't the authority, it's the number.
whoever wantonly or maliciously shoots at, within, or into, or throws any missile or hurls or projects a stone or hard substance
Uh-huh,
which would produce death or great bodily harm at, within, or in any public or private building, occupied or unoccupied,
okay,
or public or private bus or train, locomotive, railway car, caboose, cable railway car, street railway, monorail car, or vehicle of any kind which is being used or occupied by any person or any boat or vessel or buying or barge lying in or plying the waters of this state or aircraft flying through the airspace.
so the beginning of the statute read something about harm, can you read that again?
Whoever wantonly or maliciously shoots at, within, or into, or throws any missile or hurls or projects a stone or other hard substance which would produce death or great bodily harm at or.
Okay, so which would produce
Mhm.
harm, I think is maybe the more important thing, because it's gonna be harm to who? It's not
Yeah.
gonna be harm to a chair, it's gonna be harm to a person.
Right,
Right,
but
so-
it states at or within.
So what is the issue with the affidavit?
Based on the affidavit, it just states that he threw the rock at the person, not into a structure, vessel, aircraft, bus.
Oh, you're questioning that it's missing, okay.
The either vehicle or dwelling or anything like that.
Okay, what's your response, State?
Your Honor, I think the wrong statute has been cited here. It should have just been an aggravated battery with a weapon. I don't believe, I haven't had enough time to look to see whether or not that is a lesser included, so we could just amend it. I think you can find PC, though, for the introduction and the battery. The battery is there.
Okay, do you have it printed? Can I see, can I see it? Thank you. Are you disputing that this happened at the hotel?
No, Your Honor, I thought they were walking when he threw the rock.
Because it says, I responded to the Comfort Inn located at 7495 Canada Avenue. And then, yeah, okay. I'm going to find probable cause in the affidavit. Thank you so much. I think that the officer's description of the hotel is sufficient to satisfy whatever issues you were addressing, but very good argument. Thank you.
And, Your Honor, one more argument would be the contraband. It does not state that the powdery substance that was found was tested. It just states that he had a white powdery substance that landed on the floor.
What's your response to that?
Your Honor, it's a substance that was found within the jail on his person, so it is contraband because it was introduced into the facility.
Okay. All right. PC on count 1, $5,000. PC on count 2, $150, and PC on count 3, the battery, $100. No return to the Comfort Inn. Thank you so much. Oh, we had, that's it. Thank you so much, Mr. Caesar. Good luck to you. All right, Tyler Doyle. Mr. Doyle, good afternoon. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking.
No problem.
Okay, you have 4 counts, Mr. Doyle. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bonds are as follows: $2,000, $2,000, $2,000, $1,000. That's for count 1, possession of cannabis with intent to sell, possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams, possession of drug paraphernalia with intent to sell, and possession of drug paraphernalia. This concludes your hearing. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Goodbye. Jack Barton Forbes.
Bonding, Your Honor.
He bonded. Very good. Thank you. Mr. Gray?
Wait, I'm sorry. On my paperwork, the 2 of the offenses had no bond.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too.
They did a bond correction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was wondering why there was no bond on those. It's interesting. Good catch, State. Okay. Melvin Gray, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Delivering cocaine within 1,000 feet of something community center. And count 2, sale and delivery of cocaine. And it looks like
It's a warrant.
a judge issued a warrant. I can't read his name, but a judge issued a warrant for those 2 counts. Count 1 is $10,000 and count 2 is $7,500.
Your Honor, for Mr. Gregg, hold on 1 second. Says, I see that you might, open case 2022 CF 005615 AO, possession of cocaine.
No action. Okay, we have Mr. Hall.
Refuse, Your Honor.
Waive, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Hall has a few things here. Looks like 3. Oh, 4. I guess we're done at 4. I think I've separated all of the papers. Okay. 2022 CF 11536AO, failure to appear, bond is $1,000. 2022 CF 8015AO, failure to appear, bond is $500. 2022 CF 8003AO, failure to appear, no bond. And finally, the new charge, 2023 CF 6062AO, counts 1 and 2, possession of methamphetamine, count 2, possession of cocaine, PC in the affidavit, $1,000 per count. Okay, did I miss anything? All good? Thank you. Okay. Mia Keone Harris, is that you?
Yes.
How are you?
Doing
Okay.
okay.
You have 2 cases here. One of them has 2 counts in it, possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. Judge Chu signed an affidavit for your arrest on those 2 charges. The bonds on those 2 charges are as follows. Count 1, $500, count 2, $100. And then on case number 2023 CF 6054, You have possession of methamphetamine again. The bond for that case is $1,000, and there's probable cause in the affidavit. Don't go back to Church's Chicken. Thank you. Good luck to you. Stacy Hightower, is that you? Hello, how are you? Okay, you're here on 2 cases. Count 1 is a petty theft with 2 prior convictions. Count 2 is a battery. It looks like Judge Alvaro signed a warrant for your arrest in these 2 charges and has set your bond as follows. Count 1 is $1,000, count 2 is $250. No contact with the alleged victim, no return to the scene. Thank you, goodbye. Are you Mr. Hodge?
Yeah, ma'am.
How are you, sir?
Good, Your Honor.
Mr. Hodge, you have 2 charges here. It looks like possession of cocaine in 2023 CF 6064 AO. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bond is set at $1,000. Unfortunately, though, you have a violation of condition of pretrial release in case number 2022 CF 14577 AO, and that doesn't have a bond, so there's no bond in that case. All right, good luck to you, sir. Juan Jackson? Mr. Jackson, hello, how are you? What's going on with the original 2023 CF 5346 AO? Did you all file on that case?
Not as yet, Your Honor.
Not yet. What about the battery by strangulation, CF 4694 AO?
Has not been filed on.
You didn't file on either of the, not you particularly, but the state has not made a filing decision?
No, Your Honor.
I would ask that you take no action. I know the possession was since January. I don't know.
Okay, no action. State, what's your position on taking action?
No action, Your Honor.
Okay, no action on the open cases pending filing, and on your new case, possession of methamphetamine, there's an arrest warrant for you, and the bond is $750. Good luck to you, sir. I don't have an affidavit for Alvin James. Robbery with a firearm, it's no bond, but I have to give him a bond, right?
No, Your
Oh,
Honor.
it is? Oh, you added it in secret after. Hold on, I have it. You know, I wrote my notes. Did you read my note? Oh, that's so nice. That wasn't for you, it was for me to say to them, but thank you, you're so sweet. I love that. I'm gonna write more notes now. Okay. All right, give me a second, because I didn't have this affidavit before, and I take it he wants a bond, yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and that was Judge Chu, who's gonna let me do that, and let's see. All right, so the warrant establishes probable cause for both counts. Any recommendations on the bond while I'm reading this?
Your Honor, robbery with a firearm is a first-degree felony punishable by life. Defendant isn't entitled to a bond, and state would ask defendant be held no
Oh, I thought this was one of
bond.
those that he did, it was entitled to a bond.
No, not robbery with a firearm, Your Honor.
Oh, I can never remember. Well, there you go, no bond. I didn't need the affidavit after all.
Only on count 1, Your Honor. He is entitled to a bond on count 2.
Okay, and on the bond for count 2, $1,000. No return to scene. Thank you so much. Thank you, State. Stephen Kiss. Mr. Kiss bonded. Okay, there you go. Hopefully that's all him. Milton Knighton. Is that you? How are you? Okay. You're here on grand theft, motor vehicle, and possession of methamphetamine as probable cause in the affidavit, and your bonds are set at $3,500 for the vehicle theft allegation and $1,000 for the methamphetamine count. Thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Your Honor, can I ask for no contact with the co-defendant?
No contact with the co-defendant. Thank you. Goodbye. Ariane Leopold. Is that, Ariane? Am I saying that right?
Ariane.
Ariane. Ah. I'm getting tongue-tied. Ariane Leopold, how are you? Are you okay?
No.
No? I'm asking generally, like very low bar here. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay, okay. All right, you're here on 2 counts, aggravated battery with a weapon and obstructing justice, hindering communication with a law enforcement officer. There's probable cause in your affidavit for these counts, $5,000 for count 1 and $1,000 for count 2. And I take it you don't want me to take any action on her open misdemeanor trespass?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else for her? No contact with the victim, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no
That's-
return?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, good luck to you, Miss Leopold. Lakia Mann, Miss Mann? Hi, Miss Mann, is that you? Okay, how are you? All right, just so I'm clear, 2022 CF 1489080, 3 counts, open, filed on, yes, state? Battery on a person 65 or older, aggravated battery with a weapon and petty theft?
Your Honor, state only filed on the battery on a person 65 years of age or older. Pretrial is set for May 31st, and it is the same victim that is in the current case, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, so on your old case, I'm going to revoke bond, so there's no bond on 2022 CF 0148980AO. And on your new bond, on your new case, battery on a 65-year-old and the petty theft, this was Judge Duckworth's arrest warrant, and he found probable cause. There's no, I have to give a bond on the battery now, so what was the old bond? Oh, we don't have that. Oh, yeah, so your bond amount is $2,600 on the new case and $500 on the petty theft. Did you get that? $2,600 on the new battery on a person 65 or older. Oh,
25?
and 100 on the petty theft. Is
Okay.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
that okay? Oh, yeah, it's 26, all right, so 2,500. You need even, you need your math brain. That's your math right there. Yes, oh, yeah, that just showed me so much about you. Okay. Out, damn spot, out, damn spot. No wire hangers. Okay. Look at this, it's only 12:30. How much fun is this? Okay, Miss Martinez, is that you? How are you today? All right, Miss Martinez, looks like you have 6 counts here. Count 1 is trafficking in fentanyl. Count 2 is possession of cocaine with intent to sell. Count 3 is possession of cannabis with intent to sell or deliver. Count 4 is possession of methamphetamine. Count 5 is possession of drug paraphernalia. And count 6 is possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams. There's probable cause in your affidavit for these charges, and your bonds are as follows. Count 1, 100,000. Count 2, 2,500. Count 3, 2,500. Count 4, 2,500. Count 5, 500. And count 6, 1,000. This concludes your hearing. Good luck to you. Kristen Matthew.
Bonded, Your Honor.
Savannah Miley. How are you? Okay. You have a possession of fentanyl charge in Orange County. There's, I know, I'm gonna get to that in a second. You have probable cause in the affidavit for this new possession charge. That's $1,000 bond here. And then you have this out-of-county warrant, okay? There's no bond in the out-of-county warrant.
Is it an out-of-county warrant went to VOP?
Probably, let me check.
They were confused. They thought I had a warrant, but it wasn't a warrant that I had. It's a VOP.
Yeah, well, it's a VOP, it's a violation of probation warrant
Okay.
from another county, I think it's Lake, yeah.
But I would have to pay the bond here to go transfer over there.
I have no idea. No, I don't think so. You don't have to pay it. I mean, if you do pay the bond, I take it, you're being held no bond on the Lake County case.
Okay, yeah.
If you pay your $1,000 bond on this case, they're still, then they'll take you there. I don't know what happens if you don't pay this bond.
Okay, I see.
I don't, that's like a draw of math that I can't figure out in 3 seconds. I'd have to do some research.
I could pay that one.
Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye. Octavio Ortiz.
Bonded, Your Honor.
LaDante Price. Mr. Price, how are you? All right, looks like you have 2 charges. Count 1, possession of ammunition by a convicted felon, and then possession of firearm by a convicted felon. There's probable cause in the affidavit to address these 2 charges. Your bonds are as follows. Count 1, $5,000. Count 2, $4,000. This concludes your hearing. Good luck to you, sir. Ed Rivera, is that you? Okay. Mr. Rivera, you are here on 6 counts. There's probable cause in the affidavit for your 6 counts. I'm going to go through them now. Count 1, drug trafficking in fentanyl, $100,000 bond. Possession of cocaine with intent to sell, $2,500 bond. Possession of cannabis with intent to sell, $2,500 bond. Sale or deliver methamphetamine, $2,500. Possession of drug paraphernalia, $500. Possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams, $1,000. This concludes your hearing. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Doesn't he have a driving offense as well?
Oh, sorry, come back.
Wait, you got one more.
Come back.
He got one more, he got one more. You're driving.
Yeah, I have another one, and I gotta find it. Oh,
Sorry.
no, I'm sorry. Driving with suspended license. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bond's $500. Thank you, goodbye.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Today's Tuesday. Okay, Mr. Robertson. Caleb Robinson, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right.
Okay. You're here on a petty theft, 2 or more prior convictions. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bond's set at $5,000. Don't go back to, I just had it.
Super
The target, thank you. Thank you so much, State. Okay. Melissa Saunders.
She bonded, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Larry Spangler.
Bonded also.
Mr. Stafford? Is that you, sir? How are you doing today?
Too good.
Okay,
I had a PC as well.
wonderful. Tell me what you want to tell me.
Based on the affidavit, I would argue, one, that the substance found was not tested. It just states there was 20 grams of an unknown white rock-like substance that was sent to FDLE. 2, I would argue there is no PC also for the intent to sell portion. There is no indication that he had large amounts of money, individual baggies, anything indicative of a sale. So I'd argue no PC as to the
Okay.
possession.
The only did you want to say something? Because as soon as you said that, I'm just reading the dealer wallet paragraph at the end, I think satisfies all your other arguments, but what about the controlled substance argument?
Your Honor, defendant made a statement against interest that said, "I have drugs on me."
I didn't mean.
Okay, thank you so much. There's probable cause in the affidavit. Count 1 is $15,000. Count 2 is $500. Have a nice day, Mr. Stafford. 15,000. Okay, goodbye. Tobias Watts, how are you, sir? All right, you have a few cases here. Let's deal with the new ones, and then we'll address the old ones. Possession of MDMA, arrest warrant, bond is $750, and you have possession of this, I think it's the same thing, dimethylphenython 48-2022 CF 8756AO. That was filed on?
Yes, Your Honor, that's Judge Brownlee.
And,
Okay, so your bond on that case is revoked.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
I see that this is in competency status. So I'd ask that you not take any action. The 2022 CF 8756AO before Brownlee, it's in comp status. He has a competency status hearing on June 6th.
Yes, Your Honor. It's a status hearing. I didn't go into any further detail, but there is a status hearing set for June 6th.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned though, because just because he has a competency status hearing doesn't really impede the court from revoking the
No.
bond. I understand your argument, but we're just addressing the bond status on his old case. So I'm still gonna revoke the bond on 2022 CF 8756AO because I believe I have the authority to do that regardless of the status of his case regarding competency. So I'm gonna revoke the bond on that case. What about, I won't take any action on the DWLS, okay? All right, that's it. Thank you.
Not on the out-on-bond one, drugs.
And last but not least, Marcus Williams. Hello, how are you?
Can't complain, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Williams, you're here on three new charges in one case: possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of cannabis less than 20 grams. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bonds are as follows: 1,000 for count one, 500 for count two, and 250 for count three. And you have an open case, case number 23 CF 4151AO, and what's the status of that case? Is it opened and filed on?
No, it has not, Your Honor. He was arrested April 1st.
Okay, so what do you want me to do with that?
Your Honor, you can take no action with both of them. The dwellers is not related to the drug possession, so you can take no action.
Okay, what about the other case, the CF 4151, where he was charged with grand theft and possession of cocaine?
I didn't see the possession of cocaine, but that is the one that has not been filed on.
Okay.
With regard to the dwellers, there is a trial set for June 6th, but it's not related to possession.
Okay, so no action on the Dwillis and no action on the other case as well. No action on your open cases. All right, anything else? Are we done?
Nothing from the state.
Nothing from
Okay.
defense.
All right, court's adjourned. Thank you, bye.
Nobody out there need a Spanish interpreter? Well, I can do that one time and the lady needed one.
Okay, can we have the state and PD announce their names for the record?
You help me pick it.
Brenda Eugene, on behalf of the State Attorney's Office.
Letitia George on behalf of the Office of the Public Defender.
Okay. All right, and we have first up Brian Torres.
You said mental health?
Your Honor, he's currently on mental health status.
Defense will waive, Your Honor. Where is he?
Okay. It's a violation of domestic injunction, PC's in the affidavit, and can I give him a bond? Yes? Oh, I just realized it's
Yeah,
not this one.
yes, Your Honor.
She said yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yes.
Nice to see you. Hi.
I apologize, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so $500 bond, no contact, all other conditions as before. No contact, no return to 1942 Garwood Drive. Okay.
Right,
One of them was in the airport. I just want to make sure.
right, I don't think it's this one.
Tony Ray Sellers.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Nobody's getting up for Mr. Sellers. Okay, you have 2 counts, Mr. Sellers, and then, let's see.
Ma'am, I'm kind of hard hearing. I can't hear you.
Oh, you're hard, so am I, okay. All right, Mr. Sellers, good morning. How you doing this morning?
I'd be better if I wasn't here with you.
Okay. You have 2 counts. I reviewed your affidavit. There's probable cause for the 2 counts, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Any recommendation on the bond before I give him one?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, $3,000 bond on count 1, $3,000 bond on count 2, which is the strangulation charge. No contact, separate residences, no return, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, and you can go back 1 time with law enforcement. Did I miss anything?
Did you appoint us, Your Honor?
I'm going to appoint the public defender on all initial appearances today. Thank you so much. Okay, Mary Scott Ellen, she's coming. Mary Ellen Scott. Mary Ellen Scott. Mary Ellen Scott, is that you? Hello, I'm over here. Hi.
I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. That's me.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Looks like you have a violation of probation in Judge Brownlee's courtroom.
Yes, ma'am. It's because.
Don't say anything about your case. Your
Sorry.
lawyer's been appointed. She's going to help you.
I'm sorry. Hi.
Judge Brownlee indicated no bond on your case, so we're going to leave that alone. You can talk to her about it, okay?
Your Honor, do you have the facts of why she violated? I didn't print the affidavit.
Oh, okay, so let's see. She failed to report. She was supposed to report by, looks like the probation officer alleged in April.
Okay.
Okay, Christopher Yaman? Is that you? Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Morning, ma'am.
Okay, you're here on a probation violation as well. And let's see. Let's see where the allegations are, or the judge. Can you help me with this one? Where does it say? Oh, it's an on view. Okay. All right, the affidavit's all I have, and this is case number 2018 CF 017814. The affidavit says no bond. You are on probation in, let's see. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counts. And you were on probation for 5 years, and this is the case that the officers attesting to, although there's, oh, here it is, thank you, sorry. By committing crime. All right, there's probable cause in the affidavit, no bond, thank you, sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Avinash Hassan? Is that you, sir? Good morning, how are you this morning? All right, you have a affidavit of violation of pretrial release. And now you're being held no bond on that. Oh, thank you.
Is this the one?
Okay, I have a note that says it looks like he was sentenced on this case already on May 8th, and the case was closed. Do you have that?
Looking now, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I'm looking now.
Were you in court on this? Did you close this case already?
Yesterday, ma'am.
You closed it yesterday?
Reported probation, and that's when they brought me here.
Okay, you closed it yesterday? Okay, with Judge Strobridge? Okay. Well, do you recall what the resolution was?
I got a summons.
Can you yeah.
I got a summons.
All right, you came to court, and what did the court do yesterday?
Yesterday, I took the 4-year probation.
Okay, so you took a plea yesterday and resolved your case?
Yes.
Okay, so this warrant is now done, yes?
Yes, Your Honor, it does look as though.
Okay, so I'm going to take no action on this case then. No action on 2022 CF 9787AO. Strobridge took care of it yesterday. You're good to go. Thank you. Goodbye.
So will he be
He should, this isn't going to affect him. Whatever, he should be able to be released if he took his plea yesterday. But I don't know what the plea was. Like, what if the plea included 10 days jail? And you're asking me if he's being released today? I don't know.
I was just referring to this won't hold him in jail.
No, it shouldn't, unless that was part of the sentence.
No,
So,
Your Honor.
no action today. Keep the directions of whatever Strobridge did yesterday. But they're going to have to look it up.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, goodbye. Kadra Charday Hicks, is that you? Good morning, Ms. Hicks, how are you? She has an open case, DWLS, any recommendation? It's a felony charge.
No, Your Honor.
What do you want me to do on the open case?
No action, Your Honor.
You don't want me to take it, you don't want me to revoke her bond on that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, State. All right, Ms. Hicks, you're here on aggravated child abuse. The affidavit has probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $5,000, no contact, no return, separate residences, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Thank you.
And you did a one-time return.
One-time return, yeah, thank you. I don't see anybody getting up. Okay, next.
The
victim is my child.
No.
You see somebody?
Could, you can't. Your Honor, could. Hey.
Oh, no, I'm asking a question.
Your Honor, could she also have, as part of the order to follow any plans put in place by DCF as it?
Sure, yes, thank you.
Whatever DCF orders, but you cannot go back to it.
He can't be there. He's only 14. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Romero Jenkins. Hello, sir, are you Mr. Jenkins?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, good morning, how are you?
Good morning. I'm doing fine.
Okay, you have two cases here. The 23 CF 6072AO, aggravated assault with a firearm, domestic possession of firearm by convicted felon, and unlawful discharge of a firearm. There's probable cause in the affidavit for those charges. Your bonds are as follows: $8,000, $2,500, and then $100. There's no contact with the victim, no weapons, no drugs, no return to the residence, separate residences. And you have a probation violation as well in case number, it says court case C 1192. 95174. It's on the top. Is that 2011? What? C11? What is that? Court case number? That's wrong. He just typed it in wrong. Oh. Oh, this is Marion County? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, thank you. Okay, case number Marion County is 2002-470, and there's no bond in that case. Thank you so much. Good luck to you, sir. Demetrius Jennings, hello, sir, how are you?
Oh, well, ma'am, thank you.
State he has an open case, 23 CF 5960AO, possession of alprazolam. What do you want me to do with the open case?
You can take no action, Your Honor. He was just arrested, but formal charges have not been filed yet.
Okay, so the state doesn't want me to take any action on the open case, so I'll do what the state says and take her recommendation. Sir, on your new cases, you have two charges, battery domestic and obstructing justice. The affidavit supports probable cause. Count 1 is $1,000 bond. Count 2 is $1,000 bond. No contact, no return, separate residences, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. You can go back one time to get your belongings with law enforcement. Thank you. Goodbye. Joshua McNeil.
And Your Honor, I had a PC.
You have a PC challenge here?
Yes, only as to the second battery. Based on the affidavit, there was only one push. I believe he pushed with his forearm. I would argue there is no additional battery.
Okay. Are you Christina?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me 1 minute and I'll hear from you in a second, okay? All right, good morning, Mr. McNeil, how are you? Okay, State, do you have any objection to ROR on the second count, or did you have an argument?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, so, Mr. McNeil, there's probable cause in the affidavit to charge you with battery on a person 65 years of age or older. On that count, it'll be a $2,500 bond. And on the second count, your lawyer made an argument as to the duplicity of the charges. And so I'm going to impose a release on count 2 only, ROR. Now,
I'm sorry, he qualifies for PTR.
oh, okay, so pretrial release, I'll allow
I
pretrial,
can go get a hotel room.
and you don't have an objection on
No
pretrial
objection,
release?
Your Honor.
Okay, so pretrial release, I know. Pretrial release, no contact with the victim. Christina, I'm gonna hear from her in a minute, no return, separate residences, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. You can go back one more time to get your belongings with law enforcement. Now that I've addressed the case, I'm gonna address the witness, victim, and then if I have to make any modifications, I will. Miss Christina, what would you like to tell the court?
Nothing, he needs some medical help because he goes up and down. Sometimes he's good, and then all of a sudden, bam. He just got a really good job that he likes, he works, he doesn't miss any time there, but his attitude, something can go wrong, and then he goes yells at his dad and me, and we both have heart problems.
Okay, thank you so much. Anything else you want to tell me?
No.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna leave the conditions as they were imposed.
My dad to bring me my wallet and all that.
You
so I
can talk to your lawyer, she'll help you. All right, good luck to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best.
That's how I'm gonna have a place to live. With my money, I'll get a hotel room.
Okay. I don't know how he qualifies for pretrial release when he can't go home, but, okay. Okay, Gabrielle Quiles, is that you?
Yes.
Good morning, how are you?
Good.
All right, so there is probable cause in your affidavit for the two batteries. Count one is 1,500, count two is 500. Let's talk about the contact status state because,
And he qualifies for pretrial release, Your Honor.
okay, I see the witnesses. Are you dad? Mom and dad? Okay, what do you want to tell me? Well, yeah, go ahead. What do you want to tell me?
Thank you, Your Honor. My son is not a bad kid. The reason he's here and the reason why 911 was called last week was only because he has behavioral health issues. And it was just a simple, we didn't want to let him take the keys to the car, and it blew up. And I thought they were going to help me Baker Act him. And there was no strangulation. There was none of those. It wasn't like that. And he helps take care of me. I have Parkinson's. And the very next day, that night, he went for a walk to clear his head. And then he came back. The very next day, I took him. He went, signed up for help. His first therapy session was supposed to be today. And he just needs the help. He would never hurt me. He loves me very much, and I love him very much.
Okay.
He just needed help. This was not the intent for my call to 911.
Okay. Dad, do you want to tell the court anything?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great kid. He just, sometimes he gets into things, and just like a normal family, but we love our son, and we've always been there for him, and we just did not expect this to go to this extent.
State, do you have any questions for the witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Are you afraid of him?
No.
You want him back home?
Yes, please.
You want to have contact with him?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, Mr. Gabriel Quillis, you have a bond of $1,500 on count one. Does he qualify?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, perfect. Okay, you do qualify for pretrial release. I'm going to allow pretrial release. You are to have no hostile contact with anybody in your household. You can go home. No weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. And that's it. Thank you, goodbye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, goodbye. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Good luck.
That way.
Jerry Riccio Wisong, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. It looks like you're here on two counts, battery by strangulation and false imprisonment. It's a warrant signed by Judge Leach.
And he qualifies for pretrial release, Your Honor.
Okay.
You would like pretrial release.
Do you want me to set a bond in these cases, or are we keeping Leach's no bond?
Oh, no, Your Honor. Domestic violence tends to come in at no bond, but you do set the bond at
Yeah, I don't
IAs.
have the affidavit. I don't have the facts. I just have,
I can print it out, or the clerk can get it for you, Your Honor. It's for an event that happened April 8th.
you have a recommended bond?
I have it right there, Your Honor.
He qualifies for pretrial release. The state has no objection.
Oh, well, that makes things much simpler. Thank you so much. Okay, this is what I needed. Okay, pretrial release, no contact, no return, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. You can go back one time to get your belongings with law enforcement. Separate residences. Thank you so much. Do you want this back?
No, Your Honor, I don't need it.
Okay, thank you. That's for you. Do you want me to shove that in there or put it in the garbage? Okay, thank you so much. All right. Jermaine Billinger. Hello, how are you?
Hi, how you doing, Your Honor?
All right. You're here on a domestic battery. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bond is set at $500. No contact with the victim, separate residences, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. You can go back one time to get your belongings with law enforcement. Thank you. Goodbye. Devontae Love. Good morning. How are you?
All right, and yourself?
Wonderful, thank you. All right, I see that there's somebody here to speak. Give me 1 second, ma'am, and then I'll address your case. Mr. Love, you have an arrest affidavit violation of a domestic injunction. There's probable cause in the affidavit. Your bond is set at $1,500. Ma'am, what's your name?
Aaliyah Love.
Okay, and what would you like to tell the court?
We have an attorney in Indiana, and he gave me the file that the protective order was actually dismissed. They did not let me bring my phone in, but I can pull it up on the computer as well. He sent me the file.
So are you saying this domestic injunction that the officer arrested Mr. Love on was invalid?
November 2020, that's when it was dismissed.
This domestic injunction was dismissed in November of
2020.
2020?
November 16, 2020 is the
November
exact date.
16th, 2020. And you tried to tell the officer that, but that you couldn't show him the paper?
I didn't have the file at the time.
Okay.
We
Well,
were coming through the airport, coming in back in the US.
Oh, boy.
And it popped up on the, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I can't do anything now. State you have an objection to me. Well, it's a violation of domestic injunction. What am I gonna say? Have contact, that's a direct violation of the injunction. So I'm gonna do no contact for now because it's consistent with the injunction. But you have to have your lawyer, her, immediately show whatever document or proof your spouse is addressing with me now to the state so that they can drop these charges and you can get out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sorry that if this is all true, I'm sorry that this happened to you, okay? I wish you all the best. Thank you, goodbye.
Your Honor, in the
Yeah.
interim, state would have no objection to you lowering the bond
That's what I was gonna
to
ask.
something.
Could he,
Okay.
based
You want me to
on-
ROR him?
I have no objection.
Okay.
Thank you.
ROR, you're released.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is Stacy McGill next? Did I? No contact still. She's got to figure, we need proof.
I have it in my phone. That's
You know, proof. What is, that doesn't look like Stacy McGill. Is this, what? Do you have Stacy McGill next? Yeah. Okay. Stacy McGill, is that you?
Thank you guys so much.
All right, Mr. McGill, you're here on a domestic battery charge. It looks like there's probable cause in the affidavit. Your bond set at $500. No contact with the victim, no return to 4449 Indian Deer Road. You can go back one time to get your belongings with law enforcement. No drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Thank you, goodbye.
No, you can't. Pretrial release, Your Honor, he qualifies.
Okay, I'll allow pretrial release.
They don't do it like that. They have no control over the victim.
Should we, I can't make people do anything, you know that, right? I tried yesterday, by the way.
The order.
Well, today I'm not doing it.
No release.
I'm in my lane. Got a song going too? Did they notice that?
And she also qualifies, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, Ms. Tanisa Polite. How are you, Ms. Tanisa Polite?
Good to you.
We had a, what did we have the other day? Yesterday was Miss Friday, today is Miss Polite. All these wonderful names. Okay, Miss Polite, you're here on domestic battery. There's probable cause in your affidavit. Your bond is, I'll allow pretrial release. As conditions, you have to follow any recommendations by DCF if they do give you any input in this issue. You have no contact with the victim in the case, and don't go back to the Extended Stay Hotel located at 4101 Equity Row. You can, no contact with the victim, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol, and if you need to go back and get your clothes one time, you can go back one time with law enforcement. Thank you, I wish you all the best. Have a great day.
Comply with any plan. She didn't. Your Honor, did you say no contact with the children?
No, with the victims. And then follow DCF's instructions. Thank you, goodbye. Goodbye. Timothy Hendricks.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, how are you, sir?
All right.
Okay, you have an out-of-county warrant. Oh, we're already at the warrants. What time is it? You have an out-of-county warrant, and your bond is $5,000. That's all. Thank you, goodbye. It's Osceola, not so far away. Okay, have a nice day. Nice to meet you. Bye. Okay, Mr. Jonathan Rios? Good morning. How are you, sir?
Good.
Okay, it looks like you have an out-of-county warrant on a petty theft in Seminole. You're being held no bond. Duplicate, yeah. See, case numbers are the same. Okay, all right, that's all. Thank you so much. Evan Wilson, is that you? Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Okay.
All right, you're here on an out-of-county warrant for a DWLS, driving with a suspended license. Your bond is set at $1,000. This is out of Brevard County, okay? All right, good luck to you. Oh, felony warrants, lovely, here we go. Michael Chisholm, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, how are you today?
I'm all right.
All right, looks like you're here on a grand theft warrant, and you're violation of community control, and you're being held no bond. Just looking for the judge. Well, what judge? It's a warrant, so which? Oh, you're going to see Judge Strobridge next, okay? All right, thank you, goodbye. Gabriel Curry?
Refuses appearance, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Violation of probation, warrant, no bond. Judge Egan, lovely. Keyshawn Joseph, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir, how are you today?
How are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. All right, Mr. Joseph, you're here on a violation of probation. Looks like you didn't finish some drug treatment stuff you needed to do on your felony possession case. So you have to go see Judge Brownlee again, and she has asked that you be held no bond until she sees you, okay? And, oh, you had an original offense of possession of firearm. Oh, no, that's not you. They're clipped together, sorry. Never mind. Don't disregard what I just said. That's for David Manuel. Hello, Mr. Manuel.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
All right, you have a violation of probation where you were in possession of a firearm, and you shouldn't do that. Let's see. Judge Nunez Navarro has issued a warrant for you with no bond, so we'll leave that alone. You'll see her. Good luck to you, sir.
I have no bond?
I'm sorry?
No bond?
What'd he say?
No bond.
No bond. Yeah, I didn't do it. Thank you, bye. Okay, anybody else? That's it? Oh, we're gonna do the thingies, yeah, forgot.